Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome to Diksha Karnataka YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing good. Bacha, I'm here today with a very special session. As you've been all asking, I'm here with all formula video bacha for PU1. Yes, mathematics, all formula for PU1. We'll discuss all the chapters formula, okay? We'll see how can we use them, how can we approach them, how to easily, understand them by practicing, okay? So we'll see all of that. I hope you're ready for it. I hope you're excited for it because you've been asking for it and I'm here to deliver your requirements, okay? So if you like the session, please give me a thumbs up. If you need to say anything to me, give me any feedback, any comment, you leave your comment in the comment section. Okay, so let's start with the session quickly. What we have here, sir, first thing is complex number. Okay, so first thing bacha, in complex number, what we have to know, it starts from quadratic equation, right? It's first thing has to be your quadratic equation formula. What is that? X equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a, right? If this part here is less than 0, we call that function will be needing a different approach. What is that going to be? Is going to be this formula where we will have a I value left there, right? So the I comes as, because you're taking the negative part as I square, minus 1 as I square, and that you take out as I. So you'll have now what? Complex part also in the numbers. So this is a real part, this is a complex part. You know this as well, okay? So from this only it comes, whenever this d value, this discriminant value is negative, we use the complex part over here, right? This I've given here in some questions. They might ask this approach as well. Sum of the root and zero, product of the roots. They have given it already. You have learned it already in grade 10, but still, good to know. The simple formula from quadratic I've listed over here before moving on to complex numbers. So how can you get this formula sheet? Very simple. If you have joined the WhatsApp channel, very good. Again, if you have not joined the WhatsApp channel, join right now. The link for the WhatsApp channel will be given in the video description. Go ahead, join the WhatsApp channel, and once you're here, you'll get all the sessions PDF delivered to you freely. Don't worry, anything, there's no charge for it. You'll get it for free, bacha. Okay, so that is it. That's how you start the complex numbers. Next, if you check this out, this is the simplest complex form where A is the real part, B is the complex part. Okay, so same thing written over here, bacha. Please go through these things. Now operations, you can add, subtract. The formulas is there. So you'll add real to real and complex to complex part. Correct, na? A plus C and B plus D with the iota, the I mark. Okay, same goes with subtraction, bacha. Subtraction is same as addition. You know that, right? Subtraction can be same as addition. So you're gonna subtract the A and C part and subtract the B and D part for the imaginary part. Okay, so I know you know all of these formulas, just giving you a list of it. Okay, chaliye. Multiplications again is there. You are gonna multiply, but here you have to multiply all the terms. Okay, A with C, of course, A with T also. Check this here. A with D, B with C over here, and B with D over here becomes minus. Okay, why minus, sir? Because you know that I square will become minus 1. That's why minus over here. That's clear, right? Okay, same here, sir. Goes with division. How you divide this, bacha? By making a rationalization of this, right? What do you do? Multiply this with counterpart, conjugate. Actually it's called as conjugate, right? C plus di, C minus di. When you get that, you get it here, C square plus D square. Try to move the complex part, bacha, to the numerator. Basically I'm trying to say that even whatever is the imaginary part, keep it in the numerator. Okay, then you can separate the terms. No, AC plus BD by this term will be a real term. Okay, and BC minus AD by C square plus D square will be your imaginary term. Okay, all of you agree? Chaliye, now modulus of the argument. This is how you find, bacha, the modulus value of any complex number, taking the root of both real and imaginary part square. What is that, bacha? Argument is given by tan inverse of B by A. And one more thing, finding this has to be very, very careful. Look for which quadrant this B and A is falling in, right? Based upon that, you'll have a negative and positive sign. So you have to be very sure with the quadrant rule. Please check this out. First quadrant all positive, second quadrant sin cos positive, third quadrant, bacha, only tan cot positive, and the last one cos and sec is positive. Okay, so quadrant rule has to be very, very clearly understood to be able to get the answer properly or correctly. Okay, chaliye, let's move on to the next part. Complex number can be defined in the polar form. This kind of question also keeps coming. If not in your boards, in your PU1, it'll keep coming, bacha, in your competitive examination. That's why. Acha, one more thing I want to tell you over here. I have given little extra formulas also. First things, basics are already given, but listed some other formulas. Reason being, because, bacha, you might be somebody who is preparing for competitive exams also. Okay, so you should know all these formulas. Okay, so please check. So complex numbers given by z equals to a plus bi. You can write this in the polar form using r cos theta and r sin theta. Okay, so this a value will be, bacha, r cos theta, b value will be r sin theta. Get it? Chaliye. What else we have? This is the same thing. The modulus of the complex number z. That's the length of r value. The length of the value of the r is nothing but the modulus of z, root of a square plus b square. Okay, we have theta, again argument tan inverse of b by a. All right, That's how you write r z equals to r cis theta. Why cis, sir? C is your bacha, RC is your what do you call your real part, and RS, so R sin bacha is your imaginary part. No, R I sin theta is your imaginary part. That's why we write it as R cis theta also. What do we write? R cis theta. Is it clear? Okay, let's move on now. What else we have? Please check. So de Moivre's theorem, again this might be useful, but you can see in some questions, not in boards, but even in boards if they're asking, please go through your model question paper. Okay, otherwise I don't think this is going to be that relevant, but please, it's good to know this formula. Okay, please check. So what we can do over here, whenever you have this power as n, you can take this simply r power nn, this whole thing as it is, cos n theta and I sin n theta. The n will come with the help of the angles. Okay, so n theta and n theta. Sometimes it becomes very simple to solve the question using de Moivre's theorem. Okay, a complex number z can be written in, what is this bacha, Euler's form, where we use r I theta. Again you can apply this formula to this as well. It will become r power n and e power I n theta. Same thing, de Moivre's formula can also be, theorem can also be applied to this. It will become bacha r power n, it will become e power I n theta. Okay, please check. Same thing is here, r is nothing but mod of z, and theta is nothing but argument of z. Okay, so simple things. Conjugate properties, questions can come from here, sometimes used in MCQs as well. So it's very important. This topic is very important for your boards, extremely important for your boards. Okay, some properties are also listed over here. Okay, that's how you write the conjugate. No, if the given complex number is in the form of a plus bi, you'll have a complex as a minus bi. Agreed. Okay, what else we have? Bacha properties is there listed over here. You can separate the conjugate over product over the addition, and conjugate is bacha simply the number itself, the complex number itself. Okay, whole square will become simply z times of the complex. Okay, chaliye. Now over here, if you're somebody who's writing the exams this year for KCET 2025, we are here with a very special test series bacha, a very quality test series. Why bacha? If you go ahead and look around for a test series, you will not find a series like this, because over here in at Diksha we are working so hard for last 20 years to deliver on KCET. Okay, you can see our previous records, ranks that we have provided. Okay, we have been working out and a lot with students and have helped them a lot. So our test series is here. Okay, make use of it. Be one of the rankers among the next year, the coming year's result. Okay, so how can you do that is avail the test series. One more thing, I will tell you one thing is if you're not sure to decide about it right now, what you can do is we have given a free trial as well. Means we have given 4-part test for free, sir. If you register right now for 0 rupees, you'll get 4-part test. Okay, it will be having a physics, chemistry, maths, bio. Okay, each paper will have bacha 60 questions. You will get question paper, again PDF solutions. Also you'll get bacha video solutions as well from our side. So from all of this you can make a decision, informed decision, that whether you should take the test series or not. If you are going to, you'll get bacha 14.99. You'll get a price of only 14.99, and at this price you can avail this PU2 Success Blueprint test series at 1 rupee. This is the offer given by us. If you purchase this, you will include the complete Success Blueprint test series at 1 rupee. What are the features that is going to be there? So as I said, 4 free and 31 paid. What is the meaning of that, sir? So bacha, right now you have boards coming up, so we don't want to rush you right now. So what we have done is your test series will start from 17th of March. You can buy it right now, but test series will commence. Your first paid test will come on 17th of March. Okay, now after your boards, when that is coming, you can clearly go ahead and get the total of 35 tests from our side, which will be again full syllabus and chapter wise tests. Okay, now what else is there? Detailed video solutions and analysis, chapter wise one shot revision videos, chapter wise insights for last 5 years of KCET papers. So a lot of features are there. Anything else we can do to help you out, we'll again certainly do that. Okay, so please make sure that you enroll right away. If not everything, try the free trial today. Register right now for the free trial, get the free trial and make a decision on that. One more thing I want to tell you, the price is right now 14.99, but as we keep going closer to the test series launch, the actual paid session launch after the boards, what will happen is prices will increase, bacha. I'll tell you why, because more students will be joining in. Okay, so we'll have a bigger team to support and help all of them, so that will require, bacha, again more of efforts from your side. That's why the prices might go up because of the increased demand. So if you're right now watching this session, please go ahead and enroll it today at 14.99. This is clear, right? Chaliye, let's get back to our formula. Chaliye, what else we have, sir? Next chapter is coordinate. So these formulas very simple, sir. Yes, bacha, very simple, because questions also comes like this. Yes, you can see your model papers. Questions are coming like this, bacha. Okay, so questions on distance formula is coming, sir. Yes, it might be useful in your 3D geometry as well. Okay, so distance formula is over here. This is distance formula. The coordinates difference square both x and y. Okay, there's midpoint formula, bacha. This you also already know. Okay, section formula is there, mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n. Okay, and also the area of triangle using the vertices coordinates. Okay, this also is very, very helpful. I think I've solved a question like this in your paper number model paper number 1, so please go ahead and check it out. Okay, so very, very useful, sir. All these things, simple basics but useful. Like I gave you in the complex numbers, no, I've again given you some basics formula in coordinate geometry as well. What else we have, sir? Again, simple basics formula in straight lines. Slope intercept form, mx plus c. We have, sir, put to one point intercept form. Point is given as x1 comma y1 and slope is given as m. So point slope form, we have, sir, 2-point form, and we have general equation ax plus by plus c equals to 0, where a and b is the coefficient of x and y and c is the constant term. Very simple. Okay, now what else we have? Slope of a line, bacha, this is there, m equals to minus a by b. Okay, we have some rules as well over here. What is that? If two lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. Correct? No? M1 will be equal to M2 if the lines are parallel. Okay. What are the other case? Product will be -1 when the lines are perpendicular. Lines are perpendicular. Yes. The distance from a point to a line. This bacha, actually derivation has been asked. You can see in the model paper. So derivation has been asked. You have to find the derivation. At times they can give you a MCQ, or they can give you a 2-marker question to find the distance where all the values will be given. What is the formula? ax0 plus by0 plus c divided by a square plus b square. Okay, where the point coordinate is given as x0 comma y0. I hope this is clear. Okay, angle between the two lines, again this also has been asked in derivations. Please go ahead and check it out. And the formula is also very, very useful. Angle between two slopes, basically two lines. M1 is the slope of first line and M2 is the slope of second line. It becomes M1 minus M2 upon 1 plus M1 M2 tan inverse of that. Okay, tan inverse will be there. No, take this on the side. Okay, sir. So chaliye, let's move on, sir. What else we have, sir? Now conic section, formulas of parabola. Okay, we have two types of parabola. On the right hand side, on the left hand side, up and down. Concave right, concave left, concave up, concave down. Okay, again for that we have different, so over here I have taken the vertex to be origin only. So vertex is 0, 0, 0. Focus bacha is again a comma 0. In this case minus a comma 0 because of this side. Here, sir, 0 comma a, and this, sir, 0 comma minus a. Alright, this bacha will remain same. The lattice rectum will remain same, no? It will not change. 4a will be the value. Okay, so length will be always positive. Understand this. Whether it is minus 4ax or plus 4ax doesn't matter. Take this out. Equation is minus 4ax, no? What is the length, bacha? Simply 4a. Length will not change. So every time it is 4a. Okay, there is the equation of directrix. Please check. Minus a plus a minus a plus a. Okay, this part, no? This equation, bacha. Y equals to minus a. This is the equation, no? dd dash equation for directrix. Chali. This is bacha x equals to minus a. Over here, if you take the upward parabola, it will become y equal to minus a and plus a. This is clear. Equation of the axis, x-axis, y-axis, like that is given. Over here, x-axis, here y-axis, y-axis. Here, bacha, please check where the lattice rectum is meeting the focus. Please check the intersection. That's your axis, right? All right. So this is the parabola. Have a look now. Next, ellipse is there. Again, very important to know the formulas. First thing is, I'm telling you, this straightforward asks you some values of lattice rectum, or they can ask you lengths, or they can ask you equation of directrix, or they can ask you vertex value, they can ask you focus value, or simple bacha things can be asked. If you know the formulas, you'll get the answer directly, sir. Okay, so please do not forget to do that. And one more thing, in ellipse bacha, do one thing, do the derivation of the equation. They ask you that. Okay, it's given in the model paper as well, so please go ahead and check the model paper. I have given the solution to you. If you want, you can solve from your side, then check the video. That will be more helpful, right? So yes, the derivation of this equation is important here, very important. Okay, so after, I'm telling you, apart from the formula, I'm letting you know what else you should do, which is like how the formula can be very useful to you. So the question directly asked on this formula, directly questions are asking, bacha, so you have to solve it. You have to know the formulas. If you know the formulas, questions can be solved very easily. Okay, chaliye, because direct questions are being asked, no? The equation of directrix is given here, plus or minus a by e. Okay, again all the formulas are listed over here. Please go ahead and check it out. Okay, so we'll quickly move on to Hyperbola now, same formation. Again, derivation can also be asked. In the model paper, they have given for ellipse, but they can ask for hyperbola also. So please go ahead and do the derivation. But chances are they can ask for ellipse, parabola like that. But if you can do the derivation of all the conic section, one can be asked. Okay. Again, some formulas are there for conjugate axis, transverse axis, foci, lattice rectum. This is very important. Sometimes they ask you the value of or length of the lattice rectum in the MCQ also. So even for hyperbola, please go through this and remember all the formula listed over here. I know it's gonna take some effort, but I know you can do it. Why, sir? Because you want to do it. That's why you asked for it. Okay, chaliye. What else we have? Now, so circles. This is the simplest of all, right? So this standard form of the circle, x minus h the whole square plus y minus k the whole square equals to r square. R is the radius and h comma k is the center, right? Whenever this center becomes origin, then you have equation as x square plus y square equals to r square. Correct now? Whenever you get the center at origin, h and k will be 0. You'll get at x square y square equals to r square. Okay. Special case. This is a general formula, x square y square 2gx 2fy plus c equals to 0. Okay, the radius will be given using this formula g square plus f square minus c. This will be again radius, right? Of course this has to be positive because otherwise this will be not real. Correct now? This has to be positive only, right? Otherwise it will become imaginary, right? And what is this This is your center, minus g comma f, please check. So remember these formulas. Why remember? Because these formulas, if you know, it will become directly helpful to solve a question. That's why. Okay, what else we have, sir? Equation of a circle passing through 2 points. Again is given here. H minus, so this is the standard formula, no? What are you going to do? Find h using x1 plus x2 by 2. Why we are doing that, sir? Think about it. Two ends if it's given, it can be, diameter. Midpoint formula can also be used over here. That's why. y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay. If a circle passes through 2 points x1 comma y1 and it has its center at the midpoint, means basically diameter concept, right? Then the equation of the circle is given by this, where h and k is found using these two formulas of midpoint. Clear, right? Okay. Now tangents to a circle. Now this might be useful to you, might not be, but you have to remember this as well. So I'm giving some extra information over here. Please check. Tangents to a circle. So this is your equation of the tangent to the circle given like this at the point over here. X minus h times of x1 minus h, y minus k times of y1 minus k equals to r square. Equation of the tangents to the circle. Okay, chaliye. Length of the tangent, this is useful. This is very, very useful. Please go ahead and learn it as well. x0 minus h. x0 is the point given here. Please check. x0 comma y0 is the point given here. x0 minus h the whole square, y0 minus k the whole square minus r square. Okay, chaliye. So what else we have, sir? Now we have completed your conic section and the coordinate geometry. We'll move on to algebra. Okay, what we have, sir? Sequences and series. You know the formulas listed over here. You have learned in grade 10. Yes. What is there? AP formula for general rule, AP formula for sum of the nth term, right? So I hope you know this. Chaliye. Again, this can be done using the last term as well. Okay. You can write this also for last term, right? Yeah. Chaliye. Now GP, sir, general formula for GP and sum of n term for the GP. These are the simple formulas you have learnt in grade 11 only, the PU1 only. And this was for infinite number of terms, a upon 1 minus r, a upon 1 minus r, provided that mod of r is less than 1. Mod of r is less than 1. Okay, chaliye. So please check. Alright, some formulas are there. Special series is going to be there. If you have first and natural numbers, some will be n times of n plus 1 by 2. Why this is important? Because questions can be directly used in, you can directly use this formulas in the questions. That's why please remember this, at least if not all, first two is very, very important. Even the last is very important, but if you can, then remember all of the three. Okay, but first is the most important, of course. First, sum of the squares of the first and natural number is given by n times of n plus 1 times of 2n plus 1 by 6. Okay, and the sum of cubes which are given by n times of n plus 1 by 2 the whole square. Please remember all these formulas. Okay, now trigonometry. Yes, from the very basics that you've learned in grade 10, first three entities, 1 plus tan square, 1 plus cot square, and sin square plus cos square. And then comes the formulas for sum and differences, sin a plus b, cos a plus b, tan a plus b. Again, this formula for a minus b as well. So I've given you this formulas over here, you can find for a minus b as well. Please go ahead and write it down in the same session. Okay, list it down over there. Okay. What else we have? Double angle formulas, which are sin 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a, very relevant to us. Again, you also have half angles. check this out. So not half angles, so sin A plus sin B, writing the sum in terms of product, okay, 2 sin A plus B by 2 cos of A minus B by 2. This also is very important to you. Questions has been asked in all these formulas in your model paper as well. Please go ahead and learn these formulas, very important bacha, very important. Okay, great sir. Half angle formula is over here as well. Please check. What you do is, actually this formula comes from cos 2 theta only. If you want, you don't have to remember this, but sometimes it becomes very faster. Do one thing, remember the formula for cos 2 theta, sin 2 theta and tan 2 theta, and analyze that to understand these formulas. That's more than enough, okay? If you analyze that now, you'll get this result very simply. You don't have to remember this, okay? What else we have, sir? Product 2. Here we had sum or difference to product, okay? Here, bacha, we have product to sum or difference. Actually, if you relate to this formula, will be related to this very easily. You can actually make use of this formula to get this result. Getting it? But try to remember both of them anyway, because it's useful to you in solving questions. What else we have, in calculus? We have some differentiation formulas. Yes, even though derivative is learnt mostly in PU2, but you have some questions coming in, especially in quotient rule. I'll show you. That's why I've listed over here the formulas for differentiation as well. Some standard formulas are there for some functions, for example, for sin x, cos x, e power x and ln x. Directly useful, bacha. Here 1 by x e power x cos x for sine and minus sin x for cos x, and this is the must formula for polynomial. N comes in front, x power n minus 1. Okay, actually I think they have asked this formula derivation using the first principle in your model paper, so please go ahead and learn that derivation as well. Okay, derivation of sin x can also be asked. Okay, very important. Product rule, bacha, this is simple. You keep the first one derivative, second one as it is, first one as it is, second one derivative. Okay, so this is easy, but over here the question has been asked. They keep asking you a question on the quotient rule, okay, because students sometimes might find it difficult. That's why they keep asking it. Okay, so please learn the formula. What do you do? The function in the numerator has to be taken derivative first, and second one kept as it is, the denominator function. Second time, bacha, first function is kept as it is, second function is derivative. You have a negative sign over here, divided by the function over here, the square, the function over here, the square. Okay, chain rule is there, bacha. You take the first derivation of f, then you take the derivative of the function inside as well. So g dash of x, first f, so f dash of gx, and then bacha g dash of x. Okay, clear? So please go ahead and do it. I have solved some questions in chain rule as well, so you can actually I'll tell you what, I've solved questions in chain rule, bacha, in PU2 KCET series. Go ahead and learn from there. In differentiation, okay, the chapter name is continuity and differentiability. Go ahead and learn it from there. Okay, if you have to, if you are struggling in this particular topic, you can learn from there. At least one session it is there. It will not take much time, 40-50 minutes. You can learn from there. Its playlist is available. Go make use of it. Now what is there, bacha? Limits. Basic limit is there, bacha. Okay, when x is, let's say, whenever you don't have a indeterminate form, you directly substitute it, so x will become a. Correct, na? If you have an indeterminate form, you have to take out the indeterminate form using the rationalization or some other technique. Okay, but over here there is no indeterminate form, so simply substitute. Answer is a. All right, goes over here, same thing. C is a constant here, sir. Again, you can apply this with the addition as well. So separate the variables, functions, fx over here, gx over there individually, and apply the limits. Okay, when x tends to 0, what will happen to this? Infinity, right? Undefined. Put here x as 0, will become 1 by 0, so infinity or undefined. Okay, simple notations. Now, sir, standard limits. These are the simple formulas, but very important, extremely important. Okay, so I've not listed all of them, but I've listed most of them, trying to help you over there. If you want, refer any standard textbook, you will get the result available. NCERT also has all the formulas. Okay, sin x by x equals to 1 when x tends to 0. It is used most of the time. Okay, in trigonometric functions limits when you are determining that. 1 minus cos x by x tends to 0 when x is 0, bacha. Ex minus e power x minus 1 by x again becomes equal to 1. Standard limits formulas, please remember. Okay, limits of polynomial, bacha, you can separate this. Limit of x tends to a, this will become, right, what? A times of x power n, right? It can be written as a times of a power n minus 1 also. Please check. Okay, this is very important, sir. Sometime what is happening now, again, I think to prove that to prove this property limit thing, I'll show you. To prove this, bacha, what happens is we use El Hospital rule only, no? Okay, oh, that is okay, sorry, over there, bacha, you use first derivative, but again the same formula is there in terms of polynomial in the limits as well. For that we use this rule, El Hospital's rule. Okay, what is that? fx by gx extends to a, what are you going to do? Same thing, nothing will change, just take the derivative of that. Why we are doing this? To remove the indeterminate form. Chaliye. So if this is indeterminate, no, you have to find the derivative to remove the indeterminate form. So please make use of this as well. Very, very useful at times. Next we have some binomial theorem. Okay. So what is there, bacha, in this? Again, simple formula. You can apply this with, I've seen a MCQ in your model paper somewhere. Okay. Directly they are asked this, for this given expression, what is this part? This they've asked, bacha. They've given options, you have to choose the right one. Okay. From 0 to n, r, a power n minus r, b power r. Okay. What is this represent? The NCR. Okay, this is NCR. So NC0 a power 0. So a power n times of b power 0. It goes no, like that. Expression will be like this. What is the first term, bacha? NC0 a power n b power 0. Next term, bacha, NC1 a power n minus 1 b power 1. Like that it goes on. Okay. Chali. So this is what's n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. This is formula of NCR only. Not much is there. Chali. Okay. So for negative fractional component, what happens? If you have minus sign over here, if this is plus sign, bacha, it will remain all positive. But if it is the minus sign, what will happen? The odd powers of x will become negative. If you have over here minus, what happens, sir? The odd power of x will become negative, so it will become minus nx. Here it will become, sir, minus. Again, wherever is the odd power of x, it will become negative. So please go ahead and review that as well. Okay. Special cases, we have 1 plus x. Same thing is written over here. Important binomial coefficient, bacha, this is n0. NC0, sir, 1. NC1, sir, n. NC2, sir, n times of n minus 1 by 2. NC3, sir, like the same thing, n times of n minus 1 times of n minus 2 by 6. One more thing, this you know, right? NCR equals to n of this formula I'm talking about. That also is very, very useful. NCR equals to NC n minus r. Okay. So NC0 can be equal to sometimes NCN. Please check. Okay. So NCR, NC, n minus r, they becomes equal, bacha. Alright. Great, sir. So this is it. What else we have? Probability now. So again, I have not taken all the formulas of probability because most of the formulas are there in PU2. But right now, these formulas, the questions are coming on these formulas. A union B, where it's written as PA plus PB minus PA intersection B, and also we have P intersection B when we have independent events as PA into PB. This is again there in PU2, but over here also you have, that's why I've written it in this particular slide. Okay. What else, sir? We have, bacha, also statistics. Okay. So mean. Why mean I'm giving you over here? Because when you are asked to find the variance, or when you are asked to find the mean deviation across mean, you need to know the mean value. Okay, that's why. So what you have to do? Fi xi upon sigma fi. Same thing is written over here. X1 to sum of all x divided by n. Same thing, right? If the frequency is individually 1, then you don't have to write the frequency, no. But over here, bacha, what is going to be there? You have to multiply the frequency of each class marks. Each class mark will have a frequency, multiply that, and then take sum of it, divide by all the frequencies to get the mean value. You don't know the mean with x bar. Okay. Median is defined like this. This formula you learned in grade 10. Okay. L is the lower limit of the median class. N by 2 is the total frequency by 2. F is the frequency of the median class. Okay. So F is the CF of the median class. What is, bacha? This F is the class before the median class. Okay. Frequency of the median class. Okay. What we have? Okay. That part is there in mode. Forgive me for that. This is, bacha, frequency of the. This is the CF of median class. This is the frequency of the median class. Okay. CF of median class, frequency of the median class times of H. H is the class size or class width. Alright, this is for the median. Again, median also very important because sometimes they can ask you standard deviation or deviation across the median. Okay. So you have to find that as well. Variance, bacha, is given by this formula. Summation of xi minus x bar the whole square by n. If you have a frequency, you write like this over here. Means if you have this, there's a group data, you include the frequency also. So fi xi, basically it means f1 x1 minus x bar plus f1, so again whole square will be there, f1 x2 minus, sorry, f2 x2 minus x bar the whole square. I'm talking about this, bacha. It will become, check this out, f1 x1 minus x bar the whole square plus f2 x2 minus x bar the whole square, and so on. Right? What is x bar, bacha? The mean. And what is x1? The first class mark. Okay. What is f1? The frequency of the first class mark. Okay. Please check. So this is the variance. This is the formula for standard deviation. Just to take the root of the variance. This you know. All right. Very simple, sir. So again, fi is the frequency of the class I, xi is the midpoint of the class I, also called as class mark. Okay, also called as class mark. X bar is the mean, The formula for standard deviation is root of variance. Okay, so this is it, sir. This is it. If I missed something, you let me know. Okay, I've tried to give you all the formulas. How can you download this sheet, bacha? Very important sheet of your preparation. Go to the WhatsApp channel and download it from there. If you have not joined it, join right away. If you are writing KCET this year, please purchase the test series. If you don't want to purchase the entire test series right now, do one thing: get the free trial. Do your registration and get the free trial. Let me know how you felt about the test series in the comment section. Okay, so I'll let you go now. I know your time is very valuable right now, so I've tried to keep the session little shorter. Okay, so with this, bacha, I'm going to end the session. Just keep working hard, keep smiling. I'm going to see you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye bye.